We're here talking to Coach Griffin this week. Finally ready to talk some Spartan football. It's about time, right? Coach, talk to us about what you're expecting out of the season. I know you've had a couple of scrimmages. What are you seeing from your team from those scrimmages?
Well, we had to go back before that. I think the off season was great. We started our off season November 28th last year, and throughout the summer, throughout the winter and the summer, we've had 55, almost 55 guys show up throughout the summer. 7-on-7 went good for us. The 7-on-7 season was good for us, and the built up in preseason, having three scrimmages, I think they all went well for us. The build up for the first game of the season, I think it went well for us. So we're definitely improved, and the guys are together, and we're ready for the next week.
Talk a little bit about the quarterback. Of course, that's the question everyone has. Who's your main guy this year? And tell me about his.
Well, EJ. I mean, if you guys followed us last year, you would know that we went with EJ the last 3-4 games. Went with some young guys, and EJ Cameron. He's going to be our quarterback to start off the season. DJ Clark is our backup, who's also very very good athlete. But EJ is a junior and DJ is a sophomore. So. He's going to be our quarterback, and he's doing a great job so far for us.
Who are the guys you see are going to be the leaders of this team? The guys that we're going to see in the paper. We're going to see, during the game, their names being called out. Who are those guys you're really looking to?
Well, you say look at those guys. We're doing a lot of things. We're so far ahead of progress as far as the team, as far as numbers. But Juwan Anderson, he's having a great preseason. He's playing running back for us and linebacker. Camion Durr, who's a defensive end, and obviously Brandon Taylor, he's going to do good for us. The guys that you don't know about are here, Adrian Bowser, who's our center, who's going to be a 3.5-year starter for us, doing a great job as usual. He'll be a returner captain as well. But those guys you'll see in the paper, obviously, the skill guys, and we got some more newcomers that didn't play last year. Larry Ragland, who's a basketball player, Cam Miles. So we got a lot of guys, so we're excited. A lot of new guys coming out as far as experience, but I think those guys are very good athletes, and they'll do a good job for us.
I know you like to look at one game at a time, but can you talk a little bit about the sort of the schedule that you're looking at? Is it a favorable schedule, who you're playing when you get into the track and things like that? Or?
I don't know. I don't like to use the term favorable. We've had a tough schedule in the last few years. I don't know if people understand that. Last year was the toughest schedule in Division II in the state of Ohio was ranked. This year we have another tough schedule. So, definitely it's hard for me to look past. But I think having the home games, first 2 weeks, we had one yesterday as well. First 2-3 weeks being at home, I think that's going to help us out. And then going into the Cleveland, that's going to be a hard game in Riverside, and then getting into the track and Clay, starting at Clay. I think it's going to be a good game, but being on the road there, usually in the past we have started with Toledo Central Catholic and Whitmer back to back. So I think it's favorable for a team that's building, still young, but it's definitely building. And I think it is favorable for us, but at the same time, it's still tough for us at the same time.
Of course, everybody right now is talking about the game next Thursday here at Spartan Stadium against LCC. What do you expect the fans are going to see that game?
the fans just going to see a football game. It's just first game of the season. Both games, doesn't matter who we play at the beginning of the year. The first game is always going to be intense. Obviously, playing LCC, all the kids know each other. It's going to just step up a little bit more as far as the intensity. But so you're going to see good football, just good football. They've had a great last couple years. And like I say, we're an upcoming program trying to get to where we want to get to. So our seniors, we have 19 seniors that are ready to prove that, we're not the same lineman that you've seen in the last few years. So I think it's going to be a good game for us, and it's going to be a good game for them, and it's going to be exciting for the community, and that's the biggest thing, really exciting for the community.